Alright, so I'll just turn this fan off. So the lift is all done now. It's all great, but it appears as though the front shocks sag about 3 times as much as I'd like for them to, because they let it sag nearly 2 inches. I'd like for them to only let it sag maybe a ½ inch or so. So I need to put a piece of PVC spacer in it that I've made a lot from the first time I built a lift. And I had the same problem, but those axles, the CV boots were so junky, they couldn't handle it. So what I do is I get a bearing puller like this, and just clamp it in there. Get it good and under there on either side. And then after I get it in on either side of it, I'll go to the press and press out press on this a little bit, and it'll let me move these clips out just enough so I can release the press and get the spring and get the shock out, and then put the spacer in and then put it all back together. So how I do this is stick it up there once it's the right height. Put that out of the way. Wrong one. And then I get a block of wood like this. That's a bit big. Oh, I see the one I usually use. It's right here. I get a block of wood and put it all this off to the side. Try to give myself plenty of room. I stick this block of wood up there and watch it fall. And then I press it. Now you want to be careful when doing this so the spring doesn't come off, because it's extremely dangerous and it can hurt and probably even kill you somehow, I'm sure. You can see down here, probably not because this press is so slow, but I've moved it about an inch so I can stick my fingers up here. Not where if it was to snap back it could cut them, but just enough where I can grab those 2 pieces out, and then I can slowly, I mean very slowly, release this and release the tension on it. I'll grab my block of wood, then I'll take this and just slide it off the end. I'll leave it there because I'll need it in just a second. And then I'll take this back off. And come out here and get my spring spacers that I made from PVC pipe about a year ago in the winter. Whenever I first built the very first lift I had, I should say. And you just slide slide it on, get it into place. It's not hardly going, but it'll go once this is on and gets pushing on it. There we go. Now I want to grab this, put it all back in now, and I may even have to lower the press because I think I can get it. Yep, just barely. And then I'll go until the end sticks out enough I can stick those shoes back underneath it. Looks like I need to go about another inch. Oh, this piece is sliding. Oh, I see what the problem is. This goofy plastic piece is caught. It was sliding out like that. I have to make sure to line it up whenever it gets close. And like that. And then I can stick these shoes very carefully. Then set this up really slowly so it can try to go into place. It should. I think it just popped in. Oh look. You have to be very careful when doing this because if it slides off it can shoot like a rocket. And you see like that one, it's not in all the way. So I'll have to put it back on and push it in just a little bit. Then I'll just barely push it in. I'll hold my finger underneath it, not on top of it so it can't pinch it, just barely underneath it. Push it in just enough and then let it up. Watch my block of wood go flying again. And this time it's in a little bit better. So I can take these off now. And there it is. And you can see how much tighter the coil is with the preload down all the way and the spacer in it. Now I'll do the other one.